Okay, everyone, I am sorry about that. Didn't really get any of the formalities out, but we are now getting in action. Keeps 42. Never really seen their gameplay before, and this is going to be the second time I'm seeing a Blaziken actually come to this tournament. But he has a tough round one, being the bug man himself. The throw techer of all throws, TEC. Now, already getting into it, there's a lot of damage already on each side. Surprisingly surviving that fully charged CA. But right now, he's got his back across against the corner, and he's not going to be able to deal with the Silver Wind. And Tech, dominating showing like we're used to. Hopefully, we can see Keeps try to, turn it up a little bit. And already getting started, winning a field phase. Ooh, but the Bullet Punch not canceling into the Silver one for the extra damage. Jumping over, high jump kick, plus frames, we escape. Oh my gosh, but okay. Get the back hits going. Ooh, but the U-turn, being able to reach out maximum distance. We want to keep this corner. We want to keep this pressure. So we activate our burst. But 2x, that's not a button you usually see off of TEC as well. But the far jump. Ooh, hold on, this is going to do extra damage. Critical hit coming into the burst attack. And it is a fair amount of damage. Tech not dead yet. Activating the burst doesn't want to allow you to get any type of mileage. Okay. And what a hit. I don't think even Amoka didn't even hit. The Diglett did hit off of this, so there is going to be a certain amount of scaling, but not that much to what I'm looking at. Claw coming out, standing still, hit. Oh, but too slow on the homing, and that could have been a chain. That could have made the difference, but TEC going up. But a little bit too late on the draw. All right. Keeps. Not looking like he's doing too bad. I'm sure we're just getting out the nerves for a little bit, especially against how strong TEC is. Okay, a little bit smart, thinking a little bit. Aerial Ace does go over the staples, but he didn't want to commit to the EX in case he does meet with a CA in front of him. Oh, give me some of my HP back. I want to make sure I have a complete perfect. High jump kick? No, not high jump kick. Going with the side Y. Not the best option. 8Y on the 5X. But Tech gonna go ahead and use his namesake to make sure he lets you know that you're not gonna grab me. Not this guy. Okay, able to get around this time. Okay, going with the simple grab punish. I guess wants to stay in range just a little bit, but you don't use your plus frames enough for a slow move. TEC at set point. Alright, trying to use high priority projectiles, but they do have a lot of startup to them. CADC grab, some of the fastest claws around. Gonna go ahead and push you towards the corner. And fully charged, able to jump out, but not getting the high jump kick. So we're going to take a little bit of damage on the miss. Air? Oh no, air to air, says TEC. I'm the king of air to airs. And so far, untouched, unscathed. Keeps got to find a way to level it up. Okay, nice hit. Gets a little bit of damage, but does not get the shift. Does that combo? Oh, it doesn't combo, but you know what? You're going to take another critical hit to the head. And looking somewhat similar like the first game. You can find a way to get in. That speed boost coming off of that burst attack. Can we just go around this? Block. Oh no, this is not the option. Just staying outside of Fennekin range, and that's going to be it. TEC going up 2-0. Yeah, that was kind of a misplay on far. The match started with a little bit of CADC action, or I should say CADC hover dash action coming out from TEC. Such a great way to be able to move it. Nice, okay. The light strings into the cancel. 2Y, Iron Tail. And 5X off of the plus frames. Here comes a Thunder Pillar. And tried to grab the CA a little bit too far. We may be able to grab the amount of distance coming from the CA, but we don't have the limbs to actually grab out and reach and touch you. Bug Bite gonna put you into the corner, not a good spot. No staples, just snatched up by the Bug Bite. Alright, Farfetch gonna be evaded. Oh, okay, seeing the blood in the water. Okay, so far holding true between a Mega. Oh no, with Ninetales set up, we cannot advance any forward, and our shield is looking real bad. DP, nice reaction, and being able to clash right off the bat. Now it's my turn, especially with this rage. Tech? Oh! Oh, that did crazy damage. 7 seconds left on the clock. We are approaching, and the good double dash CADC, and that's gonna be Dash taking the first round against Tech. Alright, far distance, CA, fully charged. Backdashing right out of the way, CA. And so far, we just have a little bit of movement. Bullet punches, projectiles are being out. 2X, nice. Split punish against the wall. No, not close enough. Ooh, and that's a CA hover dash punish. Still back against the wall. Oh, okay. JX being able to get the crit. Safe jump. Backdashing out. And nice, so far, Dash has been doing such a great job evading a lot of these projectiles and finding his way in. Okay, activating the burst. And gets a hit along the way, too. Be careful. Oh, and that's just how Tech rolls, being able to go straight into the Metal Claw. Give me some HP back with the Bug Bite. Farfetch, jump out. No, we're taking the chip damage. Wait, perfect block? Oh, he bursted! That's a punish! Wait, are you dead? Are you dead? You're dead! The execution! Oh my goodness, hold on! Yo, 99 Dash with the punish! 99 Dash with the knowledge. Now, hold on. Against TEC? One of the strongest players out there? Alright. Nice job. Sword dances, being able to protect you. Alright, walk straight into the staples casually, thinking that we're going to go on a leisurely stroll. And so far, we're just playing with our long button. We slinging it out. Who has the bigger button? We're just showing out. Alright, projectiles could have actually comboed into the Metal Claw, but didn't really believe. And now we get the air combo just to push you against the wall. That was a long tech. Oh, but the release, why? Okay, getting a little bit of extra damage. And this wall splat is going to be a nice chunk as well, sending it back to field phase. Okay, dash in. Yeah, you can't get too casual with these. It is a frame 1 tech, but it is punishable. It's almost like a Shoryuken. Okay, far distance, 2X activation. Wants to extend the combo as much as possible to dwindle away as much synergy. Okay, forward Y, heavy hits. Farfetch, not gonna block, so that means... Okay. All right. Gotta be careful throwing out these buttons. Yep, there you go. And the Rage should go ahead and take the kill. All right. Tech starting to pick it back up. Man said, all right, let me, all right, you, that was cool and all, but let me raise up the difficulty settings. Farfetch, gonna go ahead, cancel, messes up the cancel, which means we get a free transition into dual phase. Oh, that was so low somehow. And the 2Y catching the backdash already, hold on. Dash in, dash up. The late hit on the vulnerable frames jumped out, catching your backdash again. The grab doing immaculate damage, one of the better ones, and we commit. But you're still not dead yet, Tech. And just like Tech would, he tried to wake up with buttons, did not want to get grabbed a third time, did not want to be statistic. But 99 dash on set point. All right, another grab says, anything you can do, I can do better. Staying just outside, 99 dash, just being patient. He's like, all right, I can waste a little bit of time, finding a little bit of openings, especially with these Thunderbolts. And so far, Tech slowing it down just a little bit, doesn't want to catch a straight. Ooh, all right, late grab, got a little bit scared, whiffing the DP. But now we're going to activate Burst immediately, trying to get our speed increase. And again, hitting you on the way in. Activating his own Burst. Doesn't want to take too much damage in his retaliation for this. The reaction to the Metal Claw. Oh my goodness. 99 Dash is playing so on point right now. Ninetales, not being able to block it. He's playing just outside, staple range, doesn't want to get anything to deal with. Oh, walking him down. Activating his burst, straight through. Farfetch, safer option. Ooh, okay, I like that. But we're airborne on the grab, which means we don't get hit. Okay, another dash grab. 99, Tech. Down but not out. Plus frames, back and out, and again with the late Shoryuken. 2-0-99 dash over Tech. That's something I did not expect today. All right, we got a little bit of big man Blastoise action. Big man Blastoise going against the 4-arm Crusader. Look at that, man. He come in with the Rock Lee weights. He's like, I ain't gonna hide him. I'ma show you I'm strong. And already getting started with a bulk up, getting some enhancements, just casually walking around. Yo, the Shell Shaku right off the bat. I don't know if Neon's gonna fall for that. Plus frames on the rolling hammer, and you're looking kind of scared. Deer in headlights. Let me get this submission. Throw. All right, punish. I think 2Y is a guarantee. So far, DeadlyShoc not looking too good. I wonder what was the change. The cancel out, you can jump from it. Anti-air forward Y, hard knockdown. Not close enough for the water spout, which means you're gonna take it to the chest. All right, okay. Crumple on the stagger. Or at least the projectiles. Dragon Claw getting rid of that enhancement. Okay. Bubble set up. Nice. 2Y shoulder. 2Y shoulder. Not getting the full extension. Does take some time to do it properly. Oh, and the late cancel again. Another deer in headlights. We do have the buff, so it's not going to do too much damage. Extended hit. That means we get the JY on the high ladder. Mew, attack buff. Yeah, that attack buff along with the defense buff just means it gets evened out. But both activating their burst. That's could have been a punish, but you can block this. Actually, you can perfect block this. Yes, that is a certain thing that happens only for Machamp. since he is running during a moment of his command grab, if he blocks, he can get perfect blocks in dual phase. Getting closer, another grab, not gonna kill. Blastoise is a heavy boy. Oh, but you're in the air though. Oh, anti-air burst attack just to take the win, and that's gonna be Neon up 1. Alright, seems like DeadlyShoc is like, alright, I did not recognize your game. So, we're gonna go ahead, go with the main, and see what we can do from there. Again, same game plan as before, starting off, but we have a little bit better movement speed with Blaziken, but we put ourselves in the corner, and now, oh, okay, that was a clash, and straight from it, EX Blaze kicks the Flare Blitz. Oh, the heave-ho hitting from behind the back! In the hard knockdown, be careful. Throw, sneaky stuff, gonna go ahead and put you towards the corner, Oki. But Blaze kicks, get rid of these punches. And so far, the submissions have been hitting left and right, command grabs back to back. And just a rolling hammer fake out, which means Neon is going to go straight into set point. Looking like a wash here. So far, Neon is just mauling Deadly, but where there's a kick, there's a way. 2Y, it is neutral on block. Not what you want to see. Shoulder, not close enough. And you want it to wake up with something. Rolling hammer is going to provide the crit. All right, we want nothing of this. Perfect block. Nice. Extra damage with the Blaze Kicks EX. Staggers. Be careful, your shield. Oh, no. Oh, no. The heave-ho combo puts you in the corner. Shoulder charge! And that's just going to be it. 2-0 for NeonBlakk. 3 out of 5. But all right. 99 Dash finding himself in winners finals after taking down Tech. At 2-0 nonetheless. So Tech definitely being one of the people I know for sure he's had a hard time fighting against, and I think just within the same, Vanny has also been somebody that has been difficult for 99 Dash to beat. So we're gonna go ahead and see how that works out. Okay, release Y on the impact on the approach with the J6Y. J6Y is a high, so it is one of the things that can be vulnerable towards release X. And Rotom, one of the supports that definitely deals with Pikachu quite nice. Oh, release Y? Yeah, you don't want to do that. Now, the reason for that is that one of the Okis that usually Charizard will do against Pikachu specifically is either a very low JY or it'll be Flare Blitz. And release Y does deal with both of those. Nice reaction with the staggering 5Ys. Okay, so far Jirachi, spend. Oh, hold that burst immediately, my good friend. And with the Jirachi plus, that's gonna be a takedown. It's like you know that there's a little bit of synergy left for you to actually use your burst attack. Dash up, you're expecting burst just in case you flinch. Nah, man. Dash saying, you know what, I got you. Ooh, okay. Off of the top rope, getting the conversion. There we go. That's what I was talking about earlier. Good cancel off of the 5X, but still getting hit by the homing. By the CA. Alright, J6Y for the approaches. Gotta be careful. He's probably holding it. Oh, there we go. Like I said, belly bump punish. Can't get a grab punish off of that 8X. You are not gonna grab me. Gonna send you back full screen, throw some projectiles your way, evade the JX, but diving face first into that homing. Okay, getting pushed back. Nice CA. Good. All right. Choosing to go with the grab punish instead. Charge. Oki. Nice. That was a beautiful Oki with the Thunder Pillar. Ooh, and you put yourself in the corner versus this Charizard. Belly bump. Oh my god. Oh my god. DP. Oh, but we're holding true, and just like last round, burst to command grab to burst attack. I can do what you can do. Okay, off a top rope, no conversion. Building a little bit of synergy. JX finding yourself really close, but being able to dash out. Nice. Both trading, taking a little bit more damage on Charizard's side. Oh, and the call out with the Electro Ball. Stay out of my skies. Avoidance. And we've built enough synergy in field phase. Jirachi. Okay, even though if this is off of a projectile, Jirachi's going to make this do a decent chunk. Oh, a really good chunk. Dashing our way in. Vanny holding true. Jump out. JX able to reach. And being able to come out, but the final hit of Volt Tackle doesn't come out. Oh no, that's a lot. Wait, okay, we're not in belly bump range to convert off of it. And being able to get a CA, give enough space just to back off Vanny. But Vanny's still in burst mode. Gotta be careful. That's very low. Okay, transition. Not enough. It isn't enough, but that was close. 18 seconds left on the clock. Dash does have the life lead, but you can't do anything. JX back wide for the finish. And that's not often an anti-air you want to use, especially against Pikachu, but this time it works out. Oh, was it like that the whole time? Hold on, we could just swap. There we go. All right, so far, that was down to the wire, the very, very wire. Single interaction between these two, and already, hold on, Vanny with the Whimsical, already getting 40% synergy and having Rotom up. That's really dangerous. All right, high stance from Pikachu does allow Pikachu to gain a little bit of synergy. Nice, and that's good. Stagger into the grab, tick throws. Charge, no charge, that's a grab. Ooh, being able to block in time, walking forward, nice dash, but this time the dash does not work out. Wall splat, Rotom. Okay. Extending that slow debuff with the Inferno. Oh my gosh, sidewide, being able to dodge the dive kick. A little bit on the slower side still. That debuff is still there. Jirachi. Any amount of damage. Oh no. Oh my gosh, you are alive. 1 HP in a dream. Gonna activate burst? Yes, we are. Gonna attack on a little bit of chip. Again, back to 1. And a grab for grab, but a command grab that's air, that is in the air does mean we do get a little bit of priority. Activating Jirachi again, gonna go ahead and add on that 10% synergy. Another trade, that always is a better trade for Pikachu because of the extra damage. And the far distance CA, your CA isn't as big as mine, and now we're gonna go for the guesses. I don't know, wants to tack on a little bit of extra damage other than the hard knockdown. That is not what you want to do. DP from Pikachu, Volt Tackle works every time as an OS. Burst is up. Gotta be careful, waiting out a lot longer. Forward Y is a heavy. Cancel, we're out. So far, what I'm seeing a lot is Dash not utilizing some of those Electro Balls. Anti-air hit, not going to be able to combo into 2X. And this is a tough spot. Going to activate Rotom. Oh, try to grab on the way down. Oh, that's not what you want to see. Now we're going to have to deal with one guess. You're not dead. You are not dead. You are not. I don't. You are not. All right, too high scaling. CA, fully charged, plus frames. Try to see if you can catch, Dash slipping. Jirachi so close to burst. Dash forward. Oh, the dash forward CA means we get burst. Get another chance at life. 10 seconds left the clock. All right, Rotom does choose to go for the, do not do Electro Ball. We're good. DP. Oh, no, you missed it. The Iron Tail. Oh, no, the scramble. That was only supposed to be for a Dash to win. Too many things happened there. Dash had it. This would have been a 1-1 game. Careful. JX too high. Alright. Back against the wall. That one was a little bit too high too, which means that we can choose to Fire Punch when we want. Reset. Oki. Oh, too high. Careful. JX. Corner. Low JX, but not being able to get the combo. And so far, these guys are just nickel and diming their way. 8X commitment. We do not believe in your Oki, sir. All right, 99 Dash. 2-0 right now. Vanny in the lead, but Pikachu can do it. Dash can do it. So far, we just got to clean up some of the interactions that are happening between them. Nice call out with the Electro Ball. Not close enough to get the double. Rotom round start means that Pikachu can't do a majority of the moves, but fully charged CA is not in the air, so we get away from Rotom. Oh, that's scary. No wall splat, though. And going straight into the seismic toss. Slam down. Okay. That actually was an interesting interaction. I don't know if Vanny knew that, but that does allow Dash to get his synergy from the clash. Staggers. There we go. Tick throws. Dashing in all the way in. Choosing to go with the third hit. Thought something would happen. Jirachi activated in the last moment. Can Vanny get a punish from this? No. Oh, but you can get a punish from that, though, whipping the Volt Tackle. Not too much damage since we're in synergy. Oh, try to do the iframe walk off of the burst exhaust, but didn't work out too well. Rotom again. And I guess, you know what, Nuzzle, might as well deal with it now other than deal with it later. But 6 seconds left on the clock, and a JY from Vanny is going to allow her to go into set point. Ooh, okay, that was really high. Being able to convert off of that. Oh, no, the jump. Wall splat, and that's already more than 50 HP, but this time the Shoryuken allows us to go, but we don't get the transition. Jirachi in the corner, back-to-back activation, that was a little bit plus, and the grab. The start activation does count as Charizard still being on the ground. Dash. No dash under. GY Iron Tail, trying to get the most out of his burst. Plus frames, don't burst off of this. I mean, I was gonna say don't press off of this because that burst is definitely gonna be saved. Oh, don't know the JY could have comboed. All right, little bit. Any type of special can work. No DP. There we go. And that's going to be taking the round. Ult could have hit, doesn't commit, but there we go. Double. The sequel. Safe jump. DP, and every time he's been able to react to that with the staggers grab, we're starting to pick it up. And we've built our synergy, but no tracking. Another JX, but this time the forward Y does get hit. Jirachi, don't. Oh! Oh my goodness. And the J6Y being able to catch you. He's got to commit to these Electro Balls. He's hanging in the air for so long. But more going towards the release Y so frequently. Not going to get 2x off of that. Does notice and decides to take some stage control instead. Oh my god. And so far, we're looking like we're having such a hard time touching Vanny in the air, but Electro Ball will do a better job. And right now, it looks like Vanny can actually come back in this round. CA Dash does get his burst again. 17 seconds left on the clock. He activates it first. And he's gotta be scared. He's gonna have to use his burst to actually get out of this. Nope. This is good. First off of this to get plus frames. Oh no! We're still good. Chose to wake up with something, but we're still alive. But 18 seconds left on the clock. He's not gonna get anything. 2 seconds. And the grab for the yes, Vanny jumping out. Had 2 options for the 50-50. Okay, TEC, NeonBlakk. Both of these guys, you know, you wouldn't really see them often in losers, like so early on, even though if it's a small tournament. But TEC has been here before. And even though this is probably information you probably don't need to know, Neon definitely does complain when fighting against TEC, only because Tech is just such an amazing player. Ooh, okay. Good CA hover, being able to get through the Drain Punch. Oh, but too close to that, too close to the barrier. Fire spin, back up. Gets the guaranteed defense. Oh, hold up, this is new. Hold on. Wait, why did I just wall splat like that? But we do enough stagger to actually hit the vulnerable frame of the CA. Round 2. Okay, forward wide, not reaching its opponent. I'm about to say, right now we're just having a projectile war, but Magikarp gonna go ahead and make sure we hold down any amount of hit that could happen to you. Oh no. Usually when, especially fighting against someone who is using Magikarp, your best bet is probably just to deal with it and find a better option that can actually hard knock down your opponent with a straight button. Okay, ducking under. Second cut is a high. So far, just taking a spacing again. Another run-up cycle cut to grab. Critical, which means we take a little bit extra damage. We're gonna do it again. Hold up! This is a new setup I've never really seen. The extended fire spin gonna allow Croagunk not only to set up, but then to actually have enough plus frames to set up another one. Side Y, Drain Punch, no hit, barrier, whiffing, and a hard knockdown approaching unless he's able to get the shield break that is actually coming out from Croagunk, weakening Tech's shield. 8 seconds left. I'm gonna add on a little bit of damage and gain your HP back. Time up, and the Bug Bite gonna allow it to Tech to have the life lead. And remember, guys, this is losers semifinal, so this is back to a best two out of 3. All right, a little bit too much shimmying, too much dashing. We're gonna catch you with a grab. All right, I was about to say, Tech does have that Bug Bite on deck, wants to get the transition, but we got the optimization coming from Neon. No Fire Spin to hold you down. Drain Punch again. So far, sidewise being doing a great job, not only maneuvering Neon out of place, but then trying to stagger the CAs. All right, mid-screen. Just trying to make you feel a little bit uncomfortable. Ooh, but straight with a dash and instant air dash. Just frame, hard knockdown. Small shimmy. Okay, guaranteed. Okay, that's actually... Ooh, that's not good. Oh, that's gonna be a kill, though. No? Really? Oh, because Neon did not get both just frames. Careful with these bursts. I don't even know what traded, but it just went in Neon's favor. Well, hold on. I've never seen that setup before. Fire Spin, Krogunk, another Fire Spin. That does a lot of shield damage. Alright, we're gonna see what's the adaptation coming on Tech side. Sidewise been doing such a great job staggering those CAs, especially with the early cancels from the hover. But you see, Tech is starting to shape up a little bit, but still getting nickeled and dime. Barrier. Oh my god, just walked up CA, expected him to cancel on the way in. Oh no, you know what? I understand. You want to go ahead, do Hyper Beam because you know you see so many cancels, and if he cancels one good time in the wrong period, then that means he gets a Hyper Beam straight to the dome. But so far, CADC is doing good. One of the fastest CADC of the West. Set up. Neon just blocking. No Drain Punch. If you do, it's gonna get hit by the staples. Okay, again. So far, the barriers have been working really well. Oh, but that's gonna be it. Taking the round. Sometimes Magikarp does force you to choose buttons that you probably won't want to choose, just to try to get the phase shift and Magikarp not hit you. Got the Psycho Cut, but wasn't able to complete it, only because the backdash getting caught by the Hyper Beam. Barrier, nice. 2x, just frame. Dash in, tried to go with the backhand. JX, not being punished. 8Y in case he tried to jump out. There you go. And just a raw grab means you're going to be kept in the front. Cancel? No cancel there on the Bug Bite, just going straight into the transition. No 8Y there, and since we are a little bit taller with our wings, JY is going to hit. Okay, the conversion. I've never seen that one either. An 8X Oki, just in case. Attacking on more to that shield damage. And the side Y on the Metal Claw, being able to avoid. Good stuff coming from Neon. Walking forward does get the Synergy Nugget, but at what cost? Activating Magikarp means we're going to try to hold down this dual phase for as long as possible. Dash in. JX hit. Does cause a hard knockdown. going in and out aside the range, but we're not able to cancel fast enough. And Neon's able to get a combo off of it. Fire spin, a little too close, too much plus frames. Another JX? No, decide not to go for the JX. It means we can get a hover dash Y. Too much whiff recovery on the 2Y. We dropped it. Bursting up. Probably gonna force Tech to activate his own. Oh no. And from a distance, does get hit by the Krogunk, but the Hyper Beam not gonna allow you to get any mileage. Cut. Again, Magikarp gonna stop the any transition going in. Not getting the double staple combo. Whoa, but trips on one of them. Just walking all the way out. Punish. Kill? No, drops it. And the fully charged homing, or at least the fully charged CA, does get the kill. Alright. Here we go. The adaptation coming out from Tech. Sitting at a game apiece, who's gonna go to losers finals? He's like, yes, yes, we can do this. Round one. All right, sitting at a game apiece, and already getting started. Tech seems like he's getting into his groove, and not being able to escape the range of the CA. Hit. Nice. Hover dash Y. A little bit too high on the instant air dash Y. Catching. Yeah, we're not going to fall for the classic. Teching immediately. Dash. Nice. On the using the active frames of the sword dance toss. And already using a lot of special cancels just to do 3 fake Hyper Beams. And love the usage of this duck going under the Hyper Beam, going up for the finish. And Tech gonna go ahead and take it a set point. Nice cancels immediately going in from that hover dash stance. Alright, sword dance. An opportunity from a distance. Got to be careful. Any projectile decides I don't want to be at this distance no more. You know what? I'm tired of being at this mid-range. I'm going to get in your grill. Neon, straight with the grab. Again, barrier, Hyper Beam, max amount of synergy you can gain from that combo. Sees the burst. Doesn't want to give Neon any chance. And that's a smart idea, especially with Mewtwo ever approaching his synergy gauge. In the corner, JX. Still not enough to get full synergy. Okay, true block string, guaranteed. And nice, not being able to go for the second one, but that last fire punch is gonna connect, and that's gonna be last game, last round. Okay, trying to get the synergy nugget. Does he get it? He does. And not only that, we have a full synergy gauge for Mewtwo, but that barrier is going to take it away. Activate burst? No, not yet. Jumping over, trying to make Tech use any type of mistake, fully charged. Not being able to cancel. Jumping over again. And a grab. It's going to be a guaranteed fire spin if he takes it. Again, with the Krogunk activating it, means guaranteed. Oh my god! Oh, wait. Defense down, outside of range. Oh, this might hurt a lot. Oh no! They care! Yo. The Scizor is looking like beating Tech in their own right, too. good games. Alright, going in with the Mewtwo. Now, I've said this before. This is always such a weird matchup. Again, air-based footsies versus grounded footsies. It can be tough for Pikachu sometimes. Ooh, but not so hard for Dash to be able to do like he does before, double dash in CA and be able to get that grab. Now, release Y, I don't believe is the best option, especially when it comes to this matchup. Ooh, but sees the CA dash and decides to commit to the Hyper Beam. Ooh, and what a beautiful anti-air with the Cycle Cut, being able to commit as well. Alright, activating. Oh, okay. Doesn't want to deal. Doesn't want to deal with the Croagunk defense debuff. I've seen what's been going on with that, and I want nothing to do with it. Ooh, good tech. And it's going to be a side tech as well, so that means you're going to be put into the corner. JX. Ooh. A lot of damage. Dash. Both these guys, both in range. Okay. Victini, I like it. And the very reason is that allows more crits to happen. And any of these straight hits just means that Dash gets even closer to burst. Look at that. Already building 50%. Going on 70% of his synergy gauge. But at what cost? Losing that round. Funny enough, if I was Dash too, I'd be using Victini. I mean, that's the set I use, but so far it looks like that Dash would actually like feel a little bit interested in this matchup with using Victini. And just giving Dash a little bit of space. Okay, baiting it, a little bit of a scramble there. It's like, all right, I see you, and then I see you again, put you towards the corner. Thunder Pillar, Barrier, Hyper Beam. Wait, does this work? Hold on, wait, I don't know what types of setups Neon has been working on with this Croagunk, but so far they've been looking stylish. Okay, activating Victini, still has burst. And gonna waste a lot of time with this combo. And because of how many times Dash has been hit, that debuff was staying on there for quite some time, but look at that. Look how much synergy he gained just from one crit grab. Hit? No, you should have committed to the CA. And one thing about Victini too, if you happen to get a real crit on top of the crit buff, it gives you double the synergy worth. Or at least increases the synergy worth by just a little bit. Round one. Alright, CA gonna go ahead and build a lot of synergy. Some of these staggers, nice. Oh, but he's been committing to the grab too many times. Still keeping you in the corner. Focus Blast. And yes, oh, DP. Oh, could have had it better with the DP. Oh, and the telekinesis. But so far, these CAs have been slightly working out for 99 Dash. You just gotta, not do them as frequently. There's 8X with that's gonna be a full combo for Neon, setting back to Field Face. Victini does add a little bit of HP, and that's going to be a decent amount of damage too, just for 2 hits of a projectile. And activating burst. Electro Ball. The patience. Still in the corner, 16 seconds left. I would just take the hit. Why be outside here? I'd just take the hit. Is that a landing punish? No, it's not. Nice. Outside. Double dash in, triple dash, quadruple dash, and still going for the grab. The best option you can possibly do is if you do the dash into a DP. It will happen a lot faster. and a lot safer of an attempt. Not enough hits to get the vulnerable frame of the CA. Dashing in, jump out. Does still get the conversion on the cancel. Hold on, that was a really nice conversion there. Thunder Pillar and the Nuzzle. All right, Victini. I don't know about... Okay. Okay. Hit. Plus frames. There we go, DP. I don't know. I'm about to say, I don't know about these CAC cancels, and that means Neon too. Look, punish? No punish. Grab it. A little too late. I felt like he could have just, you know, micro-walked a little bit to get that grab. Mewtwo's grab is not short. It definitely has some length to it. Again, another double dash, 99 dash. That's how many dashes he's been doing tonight. Getting as much damage as he can. Worldwide, just a tip. Getting... A little late, not gonna get a crit on that, but we'll get a combo. Hard knockdown, yes. Fire spin, set up with the Krogunk. We're gonna see it. Oh, it's not a full set. Did he mistime it? I don't know. I might have to lab that myself. Oh, very low instant air dash. Hard knockdown. Okay, Victini, got it back up. That's going to be a lot of damage. Just for a grab as well. Guess two. Decides to back off. I'm surprised. Don't do it. Charged all the way. Doesn't want to deal with the, That's going to be a punish. Oh, okay. It actually wasn't a punish, but not fast enough to get your own burst attack off. And that's going to be game 2 to NeonBlakk. Pretty sure it would have been a punish if Neon probably just didn't commit to it early enough. Matter of fact, depending on the distance, maybe he just needed to walk forward and do it instead. Actually, no, he was in CADC, so he definitely had to commit to the dash. If he did it too late, then that means the Thunder. Actually, no, iframe 1. You know what? It's all semantics. All I know is that Neon definitely did take the game with it, and that means he's only gonna be needing one game to take this whole set. Anti-air? And again, I don't know about these release Ys. They're a lot slower than Volt Tackle. Grab, nice. Alright, dashing our way in. JX. Caught him going forward just a little bit. Safe jump. And so far, Neon has been going a lot to these jumps. Ooh, that's really high. Ooh, but you were able to get a 2x off of that? Okay. DP? Yes, nice. The staggers off of... There we go. All right, we cleaned up the timing a little bit. Oh, this time going for the barrier instead. Hard knockdown. Flame. All right, let me see the setup this time. It's not guaranteed. I think he actually could have just jumped. No, you can't jump out to homing 2 from, or at least homing 3 from me 2 is too big. And that was too high, especially get the 8Y. No, DP, good. And fully charged CA on the incoming Fire Punch means we're still in it. Walking in. No Hyper Beam. Punish. Ooh, I think you probably could have got a punish, but it was a little bit too far for Pikachu. Alright. Getting in. Just covering any amount because he knows how much Neon has been actually trying to dash, and there you go. Jirachi. I don't know about using Jirachi in this spot. Jumped out. Yes, low stance does have a low CA. Fully charged. Doesn't do the 2x after it. The stagger. And jumping over the CA non-commit. Oh, and that was a tight spot to be in. Fire pillar right in front of your face. And so far, having such a hard time again not being able to get the CADC. I think it's only when he has to do a CADC back other than forward. Seconds left on the clock. Hit. Okay, does get his burst. 9 seconds left on the clock. Jirachi could have actually woke up grab. Did he jump? He did jump. Electro Ball. Oh, I knew that Electro Ball was coming out too. Jump over? Yes. And so far, these jump outs have not been able to get hit. He might have to start committing to 8Y. As slow as it is somewhat of a better option other than, you know, doing release Y. Out, not doing 8Y. And so far, it looks like, yeah, he's abusing it at this point. Neon knows that he's having trouble catching him out of the air. Pikachu does have trouble catching people who have really good air movement, but this is starting to hurt. Okay, jump out, guessing on the throw. 8Y, he's trying to figure it out, but does finally get another CADC on that JX. Dash out, that is a longer move, does have a lot more landing recovery. Okay, 8Y, gonna go ahead and catch the cross up. Does feel a little bit of danger. First, yep, Krogunk, so far he's been doing it again. So at this point, ooh, DP, if he waited just a little bit longer. And there we go, that's definitely gonna punish. Got you in his sights, and you're about to take a full run. And with that burst attack, takes away all the synergy gauge left in 99 dash. JX on the tightrope though. 8Y, DP, dash does get it, and that's gonna be the kill. So in the air, but that last moment, especially with the rage, counts for everything. Neon, 99 dash finally having something on the board. But again, he has to get 2 more to even take this game and meet Vanny in Grands.
Round 1.
Trying to take the slow and steady approach. Wants to gain as much synergy because Pikachu does gain synergy a lot faster than Mewtwo does. Very good. Amazing just frame, counting his PSP too, and wants to take the longest amount of time in the air to make sure he gets his Thunder Pillar. Oh no, taking a full Hyper Beam to the face. Out? Hold on, that actually... Alright. Decides to CA the Krogunk, which means that the defense debuff does not apply. And right now, he looks like he's taking a little bit of... he's struggling just a little bit, or at least getting a little bit frustrated, I meant to say. Okay, no JX this time, and getting the double homing, not enough. Oh, he took it. Wait, that all comboed? What? Cool. 6 seconds left. HP. DP? I thought the DP would have worked. Go in there and jump. Although, all right, I understand. And you know what? Taking the timeout is always better, especially when you know that the HP lead is too far. It means Neon does not get any benefits from Nia this round. Or at least, not this round, but at least on round start. Okay. DP. Oh, this time, no. We go for the regular punish. Okay. JX. Grab. Okay. CAing on the landing just in case of the whiff. Oh, punish. Gets the just frame. Side switch combo. And nice stuff. Okay. Watch out. DP. Oh, did have the right timing, but a little bit too late on the release Y. Would have did an amazing amount of damage. And actually would have just took the rest of this HP. JX actually hits the back part of the CA just frames rage damage. Krogunk. First, still applies the debuff. No, it doesn't. All right. Down, but not out. Dash. Charge. Save the block in time. That's guaranteed. Yep, that's a real Oki. Hit. Oh, if it was fully charged. All right, nice grab, nice weight. You can grab that. Okay, slow approach. Keeping you in the corner, trying his best. And so far, he knows. Neon just, okay, caught. Oh, you know what? You know what? It makes sense. Use the rest of your burst to get, attack on any amount of damage you can. And that does do at least a decent amount. Committing again, and that's going to be Neon getting a hard knockdown scenario. Krogunk. Activating with the burst. Don't burst again. Oh, he jumped out! And a call out from Dash means that we're gonna get the full amount of damage. Oh, we're still here. JX. Enough PSP to deal with the side strike. And Dash is in the HP lead. Oh no. The grab. So far, we're still in the HP lead. 18 seconds left. It's up to Neon to try to find a way out, and the burst exhaust cancel. Gonna take away the rest of the HP with the raid. And that's gonna be 3-1. So close. Alright, grand finals. Vanny versus NeonBlakk. Oh, and let's go ahead and switch these around. There you go. On winner's side, it's gonna be Vanny Star, and then that means you know what Neon's got to do. Neon's got to go through 2 sets, 2 best 3 out of 5 to even take this tournament. And already getting started. NeonBlakk taking the first field phase, but Vanny already taking the health. Okay, nice punish. Just outside, scary face. Cool. I think that actually could have got into a Dragon Claw setup. Usually when it's Tipper Fire Punch, it means that Dragon Claw is definitely gonna come out. 8Y, no 8Y. Charge. Oh my god, level 3 heave-ho. And the reset for PSP on the wall. You didn't do it. Okay. Rotom. The reset. Punish. And that takes the rest of your life. 2-hitter quitter.
Round 2.
Oh no. Cross chop on the way in. Does not care. Not catching the back dash, and Neon not seeing the whiff. Okay, trying to air with the JY. Does have a lot of active frames that so far being able to catch you out. Wait, does Charizard have a natural? I think Charizard does have a natural dub. Oh, 2Y doesn't combo. Punish. I think he could have punished that with a regular grab, but choosing to go with the air grab instead. Crit. And hard knockdown with Eevee. Oh no. Say, I'm not going to respect you at all. Wake up burst attack. Or at least jump burst attack at that. Okay, scary face means you get a slowdown. And roll Tom. I don't think Machamp has the best way to deal with this. J6Y gonna go ahead and catch the transition. But activating burst. Neon plus frames. But yeah, you're done. Right back at you, says Neon. There it is, Dragon Claw. Oh, plus frames, but Neon disrespecting. 8Y, wake up on the crit. Oh, that's gonna hurt. But too much PSP means we get sent out. Triple, double, ooh, karate chop for the finish. Charge, plus frame. Sees the blood in the water. Neon getting hit by a stray 6Y, and Vanny has the conversion, but drops it. Oh, made you whiff on the heave-ho. And that's going to spend a lot of Neon's burst, and that's going to be it. Flare Blitz for the finish. Okay. Charizard saying, "You don't scare me." Alright, sending out a little projectiles just to send a message. Early Eevee too. So Neon, wait, I believe these two have actually been using Whimsical, but I haven't been paying attention. Charge, tries a fire punch in between the gap, and right now Neon just said it's nothing but offense. I think that's for the lower PSP option. This is what you do. Tech throw, close combat. Alright, trying to keep Danny away with the Hadoukens. Up, round start again, and has Eevee. So okay. Punch. All right, let's go ahead and send you to the wall. Oh, level. Okay, that was. I'm pretty sure that was level 2. I think that was level 2. And another fire punch. Vanny is never afraid. Hit? Oh. That's a lot of damage, especially with the wake up slap. Scared. Burst immediately. But Neon holding block. Scary face. You can combo off of that. I don't believe this might kill. I don't know the scaling. It does. Okay. giving his classic aggression, being able to go ahead and setting the pace. Distance Fire Punch on the way in, and an immediate seismic toss right off of that. We're trying to get the damage early. Oh, crit heave hole already on the second guess. And Neon doesn't want to do any type of reset. Practically 50 HP already. That was a 45% combo. Jump over. Another Fire Punch finds its mark. Catching straight hits, but you're not going to catch me with that reset. Ooh, and that was a very low JX too. Again, whiffing the heave hose. Vanny's starting to catch on. And look at the combo. Rotom. Reset? I'm assuming reset. Oh, I called it out too. No hit. That shield looking really red. I think 1-5X will do it. Yes, it will. And nice, being able to call out that block at that moment with the 5X. Charizard does have some of those elongated buttons and really good heavy ones. That good reaction on the JX, but you're not gonna get enough plus frames off of me. AY. Two-hitter. Depending on the spacing, you can usually get either a two-hit or the multi-hit just like that from Flare Blades, and a combo to eat out the vulnerable frame. Yeah, I'm trying to get some space, activating. Oh, that one-hit cross chop doing so much damage, and look at the grab. 2 interactions and you're already losing the life lead. Tried the jump. You can't really punish with this. Walking up burst, both of them holding block on each other's burst attack, but the scary face does reach that high. Tech, but no burst to combo into. Oh my gosh, a slow approach walk, no glide, just taking your steps. No commit on the J6Y. 2X, no, goes for the anti-air instead, enough. Doesn't get the conversion. Oh, but doesn't believe in the hit. Excuse me? I don't know what muscles you got back there, but I didn't know the hitbox was gonna hit like that. No punish. Yeah, Charizard's grab isn't fast enough to get a punish on JX. Good heat ho, and since it was good rolling hammer, and since it was in the air, it means you get a combo. Charge. Okay. Yep, you can't really do that in front of Machamp directly. Crit grab. Only one thing away from getting his synergy. Neon. Grab. Oh! A little bit too far for that cross top, and that's going to allow Vanny to actually get not too much damage. Drops it, but picks it back up. 5-second rule. Perfect block, double perfect block on both sides. And I think he's holding, no, he's not holding that heave hole anymore. Blocked. Is that enough damage? No, it's not. 22 HP. Gotta be careful. Jumps out. The 8Y connects, and she lands the glide J6Y. And while JX from Machamp does have CA frames, there is, while he's falling, it can actually, you know, be hit out with a true anti-air. Banny, one more game, and there we go. All right, so that does confirm both Neon and Banny are using Whimsical, but Banny on the round start getting a little bit more of a blessing, starting off with at least 30 synergy, while Neon only starts with 5%. Okay. Again, goes with the CA instead. Doesn't have a true punish for that. But a random forward Y does actually break the shield. But goes with the Fire Punch instead. Oh no! Sitting just outside of that range. Dragon Claw, Rotom. Oh, what? That Rotom should not have activated. Rotom being a little bit buggy. Okay, Krogunk. 2x? Oh, you were actually close enough for that punish. Wait a second. I thought that actually was going to be a guaranteed punish. Fully charged. And the Flare Blitz combo. Going to go ahead and put Banny on tournament point.
Round 2.
Neon does have plenty of synergy on his side. Half charge, CA does get the stage transition. Joker charge, trying to cover a large amount of space. Clash. Tried to get another cheeky command grab, but this time, nice choice. Gonna put Neon in the corner after that seismic toss. Careful, jump out again, but doesn't get the crit. Fire Punch, you're not gonna hold me down with your plus frames. Tried, I believe I was trying to get straight into the seismic toss and just glide and take as much time. That might hit though. Luckily, doesn't get the cinematic. Makes the JX safe. Okay, jump over, air command grab. And that's gonna be a crit. Neon still in it. Neon needs this. But Banny being able to see and get the hit confirmed. 8Y too early. Alright, Hadouken all the way through. Sees the CA on the approach. Trying to cover a lot of space with the JYs. But body gotta be careful. Charizard can maneuver very well out of range. Oh, and a seismic toss, raw damage, 150. JX not hitting its mark. So far, trying to catch these two. Oh my gosh, and we get the low combo too. Oh, 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 not enough to actually reach the roll. Cancel, JX punish. Yep. Reset. No, but that grab, does it kill? It does, and that's going to be Banny taking it 3-1 against Neon, and that's going to be our champion for Heaven's Arena 7.